Win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Goose.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Here's the great. Just 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Goose.
And now, introducing your Denver start lineup. At small forward, at 6'9" number 13, or number 13. At shooting guard, at 6'6" number.
And it's going to be Denver off the tip. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Torres. Offensive board. Wilson uses the glass on the layup.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Big Smooth. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Wilson. Six to shoot. Torres misses the three. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
Number 40 at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Goes to New Orleans.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Number 40.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Mills. Then he goes in for the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Inside. Take it away. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Good on the bucket. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Here's Rayman. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Goes up on the wing. Wilson grabs the board. Denver trails by 3. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Rainman. Here's Big Smooth. 10 points in his last outing. Driving inside, buries it from about 10 feet away.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Torres. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
To the wing on the left. And stolen by Jackson. It's a one-on-one situation.
Number 13. First personal.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Big Smooth. Here's Andrews. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they've had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flagg, the list goes on.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Out to the wing.
Denver foul. Number 55. First personal foul. Second team foul. In for Denver. Number 34. Dominguez.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 5 on the clock. Here's Slim. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the paint. And he dumps it down.
He was grabbing the rim to to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Lets it fly. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well-managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide-open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well-managed. That's the key.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Out to the right wing. And that misses. That would have put him up. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Stop the drought. Rebounded by Denver. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul for
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, New Orleans.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Andrews.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Down low. Pass to Slim. And he lays it up and in.
Number 1.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Denver, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Denver leads by 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fires from 14. Rebounded by Denver.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that. You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
And there's the screen. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And New Orleans making a change here. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Rain Man. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Denver ball.
For Denver, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So for New Orleans right now. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James is still there over the past year. He wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the report.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Rain Man. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Wilson. Over to the wing. Torres. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. So for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Denver foul. Wilson. First personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line
At the
tonight.
line for the away team. Number 13. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
There's a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Good on both.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Pass to Big Smooth. Charity stripe shot. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's hear it for your Denver answers.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And here's New Orleans now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's the Wizard. Denver moving it around. That three's off the mark. Rain Man, the pass to Big Smooth. Pass to Andrews. Here's Big Smooth. Clock at 6. 4-3. Rebounded by Denver. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Deflected. And he drives in. Andrews. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Andrews has gotten his first points of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. It's intercepted. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's the pick. From the top of the key, puts up a deep 3. And it's Andrews missing. Denver leading by 9. Shams, you're always ready to break the story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, and mid-August through September, Labor Day window, that's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
New Orleans trails by 11. Pass to Slim. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tries to spin move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 4th team.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, Denver.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
And New Orleans making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Number 7.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. New Orleans trails by 10. Over to the left wing, pass to Rain Man. Rebounded by Denver.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, 5th team.
Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. on Thursday, and then on Saturday.
And for that game against Chicago. Seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
And he's good on the second. New Orleans trails by 11. Here's Slim. He's got 6 to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And a nice finish on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Here's
Slim. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Rain Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. This one for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
2 minutes.
Denver moving it around. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. New Orleans trails by 8. Here's Slim. Inside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
So both teams changing it up here. And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, B.A. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, B.A.
And best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Denver leading by 10. Shot from the wing. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Torres. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Rain Man. He's got 5. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Denver, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for New Orleans, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Got to let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Denver.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork, Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Well, let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And here's New Orleans now. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And for New Orleans,
this is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
New Orleans trails by 10. Pass to Mills. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 9. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Smooth. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Denver leading by 7. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Rain Man. Down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rain Man's got 7 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. New Orleans trails by 5. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
It's just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Making sure of it with the two-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. They get it again.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Pass to Mills. Here's Rain Man. Here's Big Smooth. The rebound by Jackson.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
New Orleans trails by 5. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Rain Man. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Denver leading by 3. A deep 3. It doesn't go for him.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 22.
Yikes. This quarter has not been kind to him. Just 1 for 5 so far.
To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Number 40, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Six on the shot clock. Torres. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Big Smooth. Give him 8 points now. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And the second free throw is good.
New Orleans, number 45, Connor. Number 45.
Here's Rainman, defended by Jackson.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Third personal foul, 5th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Slim. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he drops the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. It's stolen. Here's Big Smooth. Give him 8. That one doesn't drop. Now Jackson. Torres. Offline with a 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Nails it from 3.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
From the high post. Jackson can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Big Smooth gets the bucket. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Jackson, right side. Pass to McLaughlin. Takes a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Slim. Here's Big Smooth. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Big Smooth's got 12 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
To the paint. Denver moving it around. Three-pointer off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting for New Orleans, number 1.
He knocks down the first one. And New Orleans making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. It's a close game here in Denver. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Andrews. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Number 1.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. To the middle. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Andrews. To the wing, right side. 16 feet out. The bank shot, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Torres. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Good success at the line, shooting 9 of 10.
Man, can we discuss the great work he's done at the line tonight?
And New Orleans making a change here. Mills is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Slim. There's the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Slim's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. Minute 32 left in the third. And again, it's Denver missing. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Big Smooth. 12 points for him. Count it. 14 points for him.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pulls it. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. The 11-footer. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's the Wizards. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Count that one. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Torres. From outside, off the mark. And So it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jackson outside. And he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Basket's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
So for New Orleans right now. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by New Orleans. Lets the three fly, and Mills pulls it down. Mills has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rain Man, the pass to Mills. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Down low, tipped. Pass to the Wizard. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Rain Man. And rejected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands.
So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Allie, thank you. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Griffin, he's checked in for Denver.
At the line for the away team, number 1. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Denver trails by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Wilson. And they pick up 2. Wilson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Andrews. To the inside. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Griffin. Finished off the break. And now it's just a 4-point New Orleans lead. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Rain Man. it in off the glass.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
For Denver, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Jackson outside to the right side. Now here's Griffin.
New Orleans foul. Number 13. Third personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. Rose has checked in for Griffin.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Pass to Rain Man. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls, and Denver making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Pass to McLaughlin. Jackson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Rain Man, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Jackson outside. Pass to McLaughlin for 3. The shot no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
He takes it in. Here's Slim. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Jackson outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Pass to Slim. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Here we go. Here's Wilson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Big Smooth. To the paint. Here's Mills. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
New Orleans foul.